Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football. In this video I just thought I'll do something different and talk about the dream team for game week 33. And as you can see, the dream team's total points is 125 points, with the top player being Welbeck with 16 points. Wow, I just wish I get this for my game week 34 week. So let's see what happens. So this is the dream team for game week 33. What I was thinking to do is quickly talk about the players, see how well they performed, and some of their stats as well. So guys, Pickford in goal with 10 points. Now this was against Liverpool. He done really well, got some couple of saves, and got that lovely 10 points. Still, the price of 4.9, still very cheap. The ownership went down a little bit. It's 7.9. I think he's a great goalkeeper. And let's have a quick look. So he scored none, he assisted none, but he kept 8 clean sheets. I think there are better goalkeepers, like De Gea obviously, but as for cheap goalkeeper, I think he's really good. The problem is, because of the double game week, not many managers are going to bring him in. But for game week 35 and like for 36 or maybe for 37, if you just want to like squeeze in a cheap goalkeeper, it's a decent fixtures. So yeah, like especially for game week 35, even though Newcastle's playing really well, like Everton's a pretty decent team, so he could do well here. We've got Azpilicueta with 11 points. What a guy. I mean, he is just amazing. The problem with him is his price of 6.9. And it's not just that. It's the fact that a lot of managers out there has got Alonso. And Alonso is more attacking, but this guy has been consistent so much. He is owned by 20%, so if he does well, then it's going to hurt you a lot. The influence is really high as well. And as you can see, 2 goals, 6 assists. That's like getting a clean sheet. Normally, when my defenders gets an assist, I want them to concede a goal. I know it's a wrong thing to think because you will get more points, but if a lot of managers own that team, like let's just say Chelsea, a lot of people's owning Alonso and Azpilicueta gets an assist, I would want them to concede a goal so I could just get all the points. It's a bit weird thinking, but with 13 clean sheets as well, oh my god, that is a lot of points. With 154, wow. Definitely, if you got the chance to get him in, I will still bring him in. Plus the fixtures are good. 34 and game week 37 is looking really good as well. Cedric with 9 points. No one expected this. I do have him in my team because I just wanted to get a different player from a different team. He started off really well actually. The first 5 got 3 clean sheets, done really well, but then we all thought he's going to get some assists, but he didn't. He's got none, except for the last game against Arsenal, which he got 2 assists. And look at his stats, only 2 assists and 5 clean sheets. That is not good at all. Is he someone that we should bring in? I don't know. I mean, if you want to squeeze in, I mean, that's very cheap with 4.7, ownership of 3.2. He does have a double game week though, and I have him on my bench for my double game week team. Just wanted to go somewhere different. I mean, I could go for Brighton players. But I already have a Brighton. I would have got Leicester. I would have got Burnley. I just want to bring another different player from a different team. That's why. Maybe that might be the reason for you to bring him in. Lovren with 8. Now with 5.3 is okay, but there are a lot of rotations. I don't know what's going to happen with Liverpool. Maybe he is the one that is going to consistently play now. He has missed a couple of games. He scored 1 goal. He assisted once in the whole season with 9 clean sheets. That's actually not bad for a Liverpool defender, considering this they concede a lot of goals as well. The fixtures are okay, but the problem is they don't have a double game week. Like Liverpool don't have a double game week, so a lot of managers gonna stay away from Liverpool, except for Salah, of course. We got Eriksen with 15 points. Oh my god! I was actually thinking to bring him in instead of, like, I was thinking to bring Ali, then I was thinking to bring Eriksen, then I went, you know what? Let me just go for Kane. The problem is, he is 9.4. Now the price is quite high for midfielder because you can get. Okay, I think we are very selfish and we are a bit greedy because we got Song and Ali, and they're they're more cheaper than him, and we need all the price, we need all the money so we can squeeze in as much as we can and get all the best players around. If it was cheaper, if it was actually about 9 or 8.5, of course he'd be the best player to pick from. But he is an amazing player. I think he's still got great fixtures, 2 double game weeks. So he's looking really good. 16% as well of ownership, which is not bad. So if you do own him, you've got to do well. Let's have a quick look. 10 goals and with 9 assists, which is really nice. And with 15 clean sheet points. So every clean sheet that Tottenham gets, he gets 1 point. Pretty good. He gets a lot of bonus points because of his creativity, his influence, and he's such an amazing player. Overall, he just does a lot. Taking free kicks and all sorts. He's scoring a lot more. So for him to score, it's going to bring you more points. So is he someone that, we should bring? Yeah, definitely. If you got the chance, if you can't bring Harry Kane, then Eriksen is a great option. We've got Pogba with 14 points. Okay, with 7.8. That is not bad for a Manchester United player that is probably playing now. Because there was a lot of times where he was rested. He got injured as well. So 11%, I think is going to rise because of the amount of people is going to bring him in their team. The fixtures are looking good. I mean, for the next, oh my god, West Brom at home and Bournemouth away, not bad at all. Manchester United, look at the other double game week. Brighton away and West Ham away, and then home game against Watford. Wow. Manchester United, I'm just going to bring every single Manchester United players. The history, he started off really well. He was amazing. He was one of the best players. But then with the injury, it hurt him a lot. He came back, did his work, and then he was off. Mourinho didn't trust him, and he came back. And now he scored 2 goals in his last game against Manchester City. Played really well, in the second half. So his overall 5 goals and 12 assists is actually not bad if you think about it. 12 assists. If he gets a little bit more goals, I think he's going to be an amazing player. And with 9 clean sheet points. So is he a risk? I mean, the problem is a lot of people's thinking to bring Lukaku, and some people out there is going for Sanchez. So I think there are better options than Paul Pogba right now. But there's still a chance for him to get good. And Cork, I mean, what can I say? I had him on my bench, got me 10 points. Just wanted to bring a very cheap player that actually plays, and he's got double game weeks. And as you can see, he's got 34 at least. And I mean, if you want to go for a cheap option, then why not? I mean, if you want to have him for the bench, then go for it. I got him for my bench so I can play my bench boost. Just a player for the bench, to be honest with you guys. Even though he scored a goal, as you can see, he's only scored 2 goals in the whole season. 1 assist, 11 clean sheet points, which is not bad. But I wouldn't recommend bringing this guy to your team unless you got a put him in the bench and try and gain Harry Kane with all the money that you have saved up with. Milivojevic, and here we go. Hopefully I can pronounce his name properly. I don't think I'm going to, but here we go. Milivojevic. Let's just go with that for now. And yeah, what a player. What a player. I wish I had him in my team. 5.1. One of the best cheap midfield, fifth midfielder, let's just say. Maybe a player that is going to come off your bench, that is going to guarantee, that is going to do work. He's going to bring you points. And he has done. He saved a lot of people's teams. And when he does score, you can see that lovely 8, that 9, that 10. Oh my God. 10 goals already. And you know why? It's because he takes them penalties, then free kicks. And he's got 5 clean sheet points, which is not bad. If this guy scores, he's bound to get that bonus points. Yeah. I mean, the problem is that he doesn't have a double game week. And that might be a problem. But if you, I don't know, if you just want someone, some cheap option, I think he is probably one of the best cheap options, or maybe the best cheap options that you can actually get. Next up, we got Sanchez with 10 points. Now, the move to Manchester United was actually difficult for him. But right now, with still 11.5, which is so expensive. If you get this guy in your team, I think he's going to do well. But he's so expensive, guys. And he's owned by 3.4, no wonder why. I mean, how are you going to pick, like, have Harry Kane, Lukaku, and maybe Vardy? You can't. You have to sacrifice someone. And sacrifice your, like, half of your team, nearly. Especially if you have Kane. But he's such a threat. Look at that threat. Such a great, he's amazing. He's amazing. But the problem is, you know, he hasn't been on form. But in his last couple of games, he's been doing pretty well. 9 goals already, 9 assists, and 9 clean sheet points, which is actually really, really good. Slowly but surely getting up them ranks. I'm getting a bit afraid, but I think there are better options. There's just a better, cheaper options for us to spend our money on. And I don't know. The problem is with the strikers, there ain't any very cheap, like 5.0 million cheap striker that is going to give you, I don't know, 10 goals or 11 goals this season or something like that, 10 to 15 goals. That's the problem. In the midfield, we got a few players that we can actually have 5.5, maybe even 6. So that's why. And Welbeck with 16 points, the star. 7.3 the price tag for a striker. Actually not bad. If he actually plays and keeps fit, it might be an option for him. But he's only got 1 double game week, and there's going to be a lot of rotations for Arsenal. I don't know. It's just too difficult to say right now. I don't want to say anything. It's going to be quite difficult. Scored 5 goals. Assisted 2. And of course, the strikers don't get that clean sheet bonuses. So yeah, he just needs to keep fit. If he keeps fit, if he keeps him playing, then there's a good chance for the future. Next up, we've got Perez, which actually done really well against Leicester City. 5.2. A striker from Newcastle. Let's have a quick look at his fixtures. I mean, home game against Arsenal. Everton, he's got 1 double game week in game week 37. It's quite a difficult run up there, actually. Owned by 1.5. Is he worth it? Is he someone that we should bring in? Scored 4 goals, 5 assists. There has been some rotation. He has been rested one or two times. I don't think he is actually one of the best bets. So yeah, I would pass on him for now. But yeah, that was the dream team. Whew. wow. I mean, there are some players on here that is good for the upcoming weeks. I think in the next Dream Teams, I'm going to talk about, how well they did in that game as well, and how did they score and stuff. Sometimes players will fluke a goal, he might rebound it off him or something. So what I'm going to do for the next Dream Team, I'm going to watch and how they scored and if it's actually done really well and see how the form is and stuff, so I can bring you guys a little bit more information. But yeah, that was the Dream Team for Game Week 33 with overall points of 125 points, and that is without the captaincy. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just wanted to bring additional content, additional video for my channel, because we basically are just waiting for the weekend to start, and I just want to bring you guys something different. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, come give this video a like, come subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.